Hello and welcome to Brandon at Home. Today I'm going to be making my world famous pasta bolognese. Now keep in mind that it's going to be Brandon style, which means I'm going to use big chunks, big flavor, and most important is a big taste. Let's check out the ingredients. So I like to make my pasta gumbo style, and what I mean by gumbo style is I throw in whatever I'm feeling at the moment. So whether it be olives, green, or black, I love to have a combination of tomatoes. So I'll have fresh tomatoes, but I'll also have sun-dried tomatoes. I use a different array of seasonings. Now this is a Louisiana seasoning, Tony Sacheries, and this is a typical black seasoning, Lorry seasoning salt. But in every country, you have a version of vegetable bouillon, and you can take that and pulverize it, and it will add flavor, because there is a difference between seasoning and flavor. Let me say that again. There's a difference between seasoning and flavor. Hear me now. I'm gonna say it one more again for the good time. There's a difference between seasoning and flavor. Haha, catch that jazz. So now I'm adding in the different kinds of vegetables that I like. A mix of mushrooms, and you can cut them as small as you want, as chunky as you want. It's your preference. Gotta add some bell pepper. Gotta get it in there, and I'll leave some that are long strips, and then I'll cut some that are very small pieces. Gotta have some onion, and you can use whatever color onion you want. I personally like the purple onions. Yep, and I can chop it into chunks. I can do whatever I want, whatever I prefer, but the bottom line is, once you put it all together with your onions and your tomatoes and your olives and your bell peppers, I personally don't use garlic, specifically because then you need to immediately refrigerate after cooking. But you put all of your things together with whatever sauce you prefer, and it works. So I'm going to take all of my ingredients, I'm going to put them into a saucepan with some olive oil and let them simmer until they soften. I'm going to add in some biological ground beef. You may want to add in ground turkey or ground chicken. If you're adding any seafood, make sure you add that in the last 5 minutes of cooking, because they don't take that long. All right, so keep in mind that you're going to want to use whatever pasta you choose. You're going to want to boil it for maybe 5 minutes, and then bring it down in temperature and let it cook for 5 minutes, and then turn it off and let it sit for 5 minutes. And you can either combine your pasta with your sauce, or you can keep it separate and keep your sauce, meat, and vegetables together. I've now chosen to mix it together, and I've got all of my ingredients, my fresh tomatoes, my sun-dried tomatoes, my olives. I've also got a sauce that's a combination of tomato paste, tomato sauce, fresh tomatoes, and my seasonings. Keep in mind, there's a difference between seasonings and flavor. So I'm always going to want to taste. Yep, that's what I want. Don't need to add anything, but if you do, add it in, salt, pepper, or any of the other seasonings that you think you need, and let it simmer until everything is gelled together. I think we's ready to eat. So I'm going to check and see if it's ready. Are you ready for some grub?
Yes, please. That looks delicious. Can you put some up?
I did my best, I did my best. Can you pour the wine, sir?
Sure.
Be so kind. Gotta make sure I get my both tomatoes and my olives. Okay, okay. Put that down here. Yes. Shall we?
Oh, please.
Hey,
Salut.
Rose.
Makkelijk. Nou, het is makkelijk.